Welcome to Bednik Tutors YouTube channel. In this channel, we will be breaking down topics of each science subject in order for you to have a better understanding of each topics. Because as a teacher, we believe that every student should understand fully every topics they are being taught. So, in order not to miss out on any of our videos, because all the videos we'll be uploading are very important, please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, like and share. We also have a Telegram channel where you can communicate with us, ask us questions, and meet with other educators. The link of our Telegram channel is in our YouTube bio and comment section. Now, say these after me. I understand mathematics. I understand physics. I understand chemistry. I understand further math. That is a spirit. Bending tutors. Excellence is our word. Hello, amazing people. Welcome once again to Bending Tutors YouTube channel, a channel where we upload educative content you can actually learn from. Oh yes. So now on the board is chemistry, and this is for SS1 to SS3, or should we say grade 10 to grade 12 students. Yes. So now this is a topic which we call empirical formula and molecular formula. You get it now? So once we first define empirical formula and what molecular formula. So what is empirical formula? This tells us which elements are present and the simplest whole number ratio of their atoms. You get it now? But not necessarily the actual number of atoms present in the molecule. You get it now? It just tell us that, okay, in this particular compound we have carbon, we have hydrogen, but not necessarily what the amount of what it's what the real amount of what numbers of atoms present in this particular compound or molecules. Do you get it now? So that is what empirical formula entails. It just tell us that, okay, this compound contains nitrogen and hydrogen. This compound contains hydrogen and what and oxygen. But it's not what necessarily what the number of atoms or the actual number of atoms that is present in that particular molecule or that particular compound. Now let's move on to what molecular formula is. This is the formulae of a compound which expresses the actual number of moles of atoms in a compound. You get it now? So now if for instance we have to get glucose, for us to get glucose we can get it through what? Through what? Molecular formula, by calculating it what? Through what? Molecular formula compared to empirical formula. This molecular formula actually tell us that, okay, this particular compound is going to be glucose. You get it now? This particular compound will be water. This particular compound will be ammonia. This particular compound will be ethane or methane. So that is what the difference between what molecular formula and what empirical formula. Molecular formula will tell us the actual number of atoms present in a particular compound. You get it now? So now let's quickly solve some calculations in this particular topic, and they are very simple calculations. Follow. Okay, a compound contains 7.75% hydrogen, 37.21% carbon, and 55.04% chlorine. Determine the empirical formula of the compound. You already know what empirical formula is? Yes. So now I want to solve the calculation on it. So now first and foremost, let's write out the elements that we have in this particular question. And we have how many elements? We have 3, which are hydrogen, carbon, and chlorine. So let's write it out. First and foremost, we start with hydrogen, carbon, and we have chlorine. Okay, so most times some people can start with the carbon, the hydrogen, and chlorine. Okay, but anyhow we start, the most important thing is we first get the calculation, after which we can rearrange it. And if you want to also do that, we can still start with the carbon first, then followed by the hydrogen, then followed by the chlorine. So now what is the percentage for carbon? We got what? The percentage for carbon is 37.21. So it's 37.21. And the one for hydrogen is what? 7.75. While the one for chlorine is what? 55.04. Okay, so we are going to divide through by what? It's the number of what? Molecular formula that they each have. So now for carbon, it has what? 12. Molecular formula for carbon is 12. The one for hydrogen is 1. And the one for what? Chlorine is 35.5. So now let's divide now. What are we going to get? 3.10. So when you divide this, is 7.75. And this will give us 1.55. Get it now? So now we've gotten our what answer for this. So we're going to what? Divide through by the lowest number. And when we look at it, 1.55 is the lowest number. So that will be 1.55, 1.55, 1.55. C, this is 2, this is 5, and this is 1. You know, so that will give us what? C2H5Cl. Okay, so that is our answer. So one thing about empirical formula is going to tell us the presence of what a particular element in a compound, but not the amount, not the exact or the actual number of atoms in that compound. So this one that doesn't make sense. Just say that okay, we have carbon here, we have 2 carbon, we have 5 hydrogen, we have 1 chlorine. So, but it didn't tell us what this is not the exact number of atoms in this particular compound. So that is one thing about empirical formula. So let's solve question on molecular formula. Empirical formula and molecular formula. So now let's solve this question. So now let's itemize what the elements that this particular question contains. So we have the carbon, we have the hydrogen, and we have the oxygen. Okay, so followed by what? This for carbon, which is 70.75%. Hydrogen is what? 5.09%, and oxygen is 23.55%. So now I'm going to divide all by what its molecular mass. Starting from carbon, we have 12, hydrogen is 1, oxygen is 16. So now 70.75 divided by 12, so 5.90, 5.09, 1.47. So now, what is the lowest number? We've gotten an answer. So the lowest number is this. So divide through by the lowest number. So that is 1.47, 1.47, 1.47. And so that will give us, this one will give us 4. This is ratio. So this, when you divide it, will give us 4. This one will also give us 4. And this one will give us 1. So that is, so we now have C4H40. So empirical formula. So we want to get our molecular formula. So this is our empirical formula. So we want to get our molecular formula. So let's now say C4H40. So we're introducing constant. Let's introduce N. So it will be equals to this 136. So now what is our carbon? The relative molecular mass of carbon is what? Is 12. We multiply it by this 4 plus that of hydrogen is 1. We multiply it by this 4 plus, and that of oxygen is 16. N equals to 136. So that will be 12 times 4 is 48 plus 1 times 4 is 4 plus 16 equals to 130. So it's 68N. So our N equals to 2. So that means that, so this N, let's write it out, C4H4 O. Our N is what? 2. So let's write 2 here, okay? So that will be 2 times 4. 2 times 4, that is 6, 8. H, 8. 2 times 4 again, 8. Then 2 times this is O2. So this is our molecular formula. So this is our molecular formula. So it is very simple. So this is how to solve empirical formula and molecular formula. Thanks to everyone who watched this video to this very point. Thanks and God bless you. If you're yet to subscribe to our channel, please do well to subscribe. Don't just watch. If you learn one or two things from our channels, please ensure you subscribe. That subscribe button does not bite. Thanks for watching.